All right, continuing with the Built Different program, we're still on strength here. It is 11/16/2023. It's Thursday. We're going to go with a posterior leg day. So we're going to be working on the glutes, hamstrings, lower back, anything in the core that we can hit as an accessory. That would be great. We're going to start with a 6-minute AMRAP warm-up. So the warm-up is going to be 6 minutes, as many rounds as possible. That's what AMRAP stands for. We're going to go with a descending rep scheme. And as we work our way through, really focus on stretching the body. We're not necessarily trying to get the heart rate up so much. You might, depending on how deconditioned you are. But the whole goal here is to get the body fluid, getting some motion into the vertebrae. So we got good mornings. We're going to go 10 good mornings with an empty bar. We're going to go 9 V-ups. If you can touch your toes, that's awesome. If not, just get the shoulder blades off the ground, get the legs off the ground so just your butt is on making contact with the ground. We got 8 scap pull-ups. On the scap pull-ups, we want to go from that dead hang position, really stretch out that back, and then we're retracting the shoulder blades down and back. That's all we're doing is opening up that chest, retracting the shoulder blades down and back, working on that grip a little bit. We got 7 Supermans, and then 6 long lunges with rotation. These will alternate, so left and right, 3 on each side. Make sure that as we rotate, we're rotating all the way over, reaching all the way up to the ceiling if we can. After the AMRAP, we're going to get ourselves set up for Hammerhead. Hammerhead is a 2 lifting piece workout. The first is we're building to an ultra heavy 3 reps. The goal here is to have to pause at the bottom of that second rep. So as we work our way up to that 3 reps of ultra heavy weight, we're going to be working with the deadlift. We want to make sure that as we get that 1 rep, that 2 rep, we might have to pause, regrip, think about it, and then pull that 3rd rep. So that's the goal, is to work our way up to that ultra heavy 3 reps. On the deadlifts, we're using a hook grip. So make sure that we're wrapping the thumbs around the bar and then locking in those fingers around the thumb, making sure that those hooks stay in place. The second lifting piece of Hammerhead is more accessory work. It's 3 sets of 10 reps on each of the movements. We got hanging leg raises. That is where we're just breaking the horizontal plane with the body. So as we lift the legs up, we want to make sure that we're breaking that horizontal plane as high as we can. And then we got weighted hypers. This is lightweight. It's not meant to be something that's super heavy. If you're super strong with the lower back, then of course use the appropriate weight. But the goal is to be able to get unbroken 10 reps on each of the sets. Then we're finishing up with hip thrusts. This can be done with a barbell or dumbbell, whichever your gym has, whichever allows you full extension with the hips. So we want to make sure that we're really breaking with the pelvis. And then as we bridge up, we're holding that bridge position using the glutes to squeeze that butt in place, squeeze those hips in place so that it's a nice flat table. When we're done with our accessory lifts, we got conditioning. We're going to finish up conditioning in 2 different sets. So I would recommend resting in between the sets. But we're going to go with a 1-mile run for time. This is meant to be something that's hard, not a personal PR. So the goal is to get here, run that mile for time. If you have to walk it for time, that's fine. But we got to run that mile or get that mile done as quickly as we can. Not to the point of like, I'm done, I'm gassed, I can't do anymore, but making sure that it's a little bit faster than we would be comfortable with. Then we're going to rest half that time and go for a max distance row. So if it takes me 7 minutes to run that mile, I'm going to rest for a little bit and then I'm going to row max distance for 3.5 minutes. So half the time of that mile time. So that's our conditioning for the day. We'll make sure that we finish up with some mobility. Join me for that. And I will see you at the end of the workout. Let's go.